Now we are going to look at the, of course you have seen something like this now. You just have to click on this place. Once the upload of photo is completed, you click on that, you go back to your C panel, which is here. You click on the photo and extract the file. Extract the file. So remember that there is a highlight on Team Forest about photo. The things the photo can do for you. You can do virtually different things, but the ones we are looking at is to create an e-commerce store. So these are the variable features the photo team can hold, and this is a summary of everything that the photo team can do for you. It has a lot of things, but there's something I want to read out from here so that you pay very good attention. Apart from all this, there is something it says WooCommerce compatible. Compatible. What WooCommerce compatible means is that it's compatible with WooCommerce. Why is it compatible with it? It's because it's built with WooCommerce technology. It's also having other features add-on as a file whenever you purchase the thing. One of them is the rotational slider, visual composer, and other related add-ons that you get automatically when you install the theme. Already installed it. New photo is sold for a rate of $59. But here at Web Digital, you can get it at 17,000 naira or something like that. I think so. Yeah, this Web Digital at 17,000 naira. You can also see the preview. Preview, I didn't go through the preview process on Team Forest because I wouldn't want to go through it because of time. But you can click on preview and then look at it and see what it's all about. Now, I've installed it. I've installed the script on cPanel, extracted it. If you click on WP content and then you go back to team, you will see photo here as a folder. So I will go back to my dashboard, which is what? The beta store. Remember the directory is spiritoasis.org/beta store is a client portal and we want to build an e-commerce on that directory. So what I need to do now is to do what? Go to appearance on the theme, on the back end. So I can see photo here. Are you with me now? I can see photo here. I think the preview is here, but I wouldn't want us to go through the preview. The preview of photo is very enticing. You can also use it to build a real estate website. You can practically build different kinds of sites using photo technology. It's a very wonderful thing, and which you can get it at a very cheap rate locally in Nigeria, which is through here, or you go through the Team Forest segment to get it. Now, I'm here. Yes. If you go to appearance, you see photo here. So I will now click. You can see the photo. I'll click what? Activate. Activate means I want to activate the team. So I'll just click activate team. In this tutorial, we're looking at how to build an e-commerce site within minutes. For some people will think that it is not possible. It's 100% possible. You can build an e-commerce site without much difficulty. So I've installed the theme. And then what I'm going to do is to what we can go to system status, but this is just talking about the server status of the whole thing. Everything about the server, but we're not going there. We go to plugins. If you go to the front end of the site, once you have installed the theme, you may see the different look of it. Though it's not all that beautiful the way it's supposed to look like, because we have not done most of the things we are supposed to do. You can see the site has changed a little bit. Once you click on the plugin, you see a lot of plugins. This is our software that will enable us to have that e-commerce functionality. So what you have to do here is to click here to install all together. So I'll just click on this place to install the plugin all together. Then I will click on this place below this segment, click on this place. So mark all these things. You can see some of them are WordPress repository. WordPress repository means that you can source this from WordPress.org. But in this place, like this web-based Visual Composer is a prepackaged. Prepackaged means that it's an add-on product and it's not a free product. But because you are working with Photo, which happens to be an e-commerce, and you want to actually build a portal, either on e-commerce or anything, you needed this web Visual Composer to enable you build pages. So Photo, courtesy of their sales, once you buy the script or the theme, they will have it as an add-on for you so that you can easily use it to do whatever you want. So this is it. You can see other one. So I'm just going to click on this place. Under this place, you see bulk action. You click on that place and click on install, and then click apply. So you allow the softwares to be what? All the software that which you have already selected to be automatically installed. And when you install it, the joining did not end there. You can also see from that segment that we have WooCommerce as part of the add-on. And then the WooCommerce is necessary because you need the WooCommerce technology to help you to build an e-commerce site. WooCommerce is a software that gives you WooCommerce functionality on a platform. That does not mean that WooCommerce is actually the site. No. So the thing installation has been done properly. And one thing I will emphasize again on e-commerce is that you must get a fast loading server for you to run an e-commerce site. You must also get a high disk space. The disk space of e-commerce site is always very, very, very important. You can see from this website that the gig space here is 4.88 gig space, which is very low for an e-commerce. But this is just a class we are into, and we are just doing a practical demonstration of how to build an e-commerce site under few minutes. So we don't want to emphasize on the gig space and all that. So when a client of yours wants to actually ask you to build an e-commerce site, always look at the space. Let the space be very high. Let the bandwidth, that's the traffic usage.
Bandwidth space depends on the host, right?
Yes. It depends on the host. That's this space depends on the host. Not actually depend on the host. It depends on the configurations. When you are buying the hosting plan, what you take, as in what you actually bought. So if you are doing like e-commerce, you look at it like, let's just say 5 gig space as like this space. This space has to do with files against, let's just say 20 bandwidth. Bandwidth has to do with traffic coming into the site. So this is all I can recommend in that angle. I think you get me clear.
Yeah.
So if you go to the plugin again, under the plugin section, you see that the plugin, some of them are installed. Okay, let's still go back again. And then you can see all the plugin that has been installed. I will click back and click. Okay. Yes, I wouldn't know what is making it not to. Okay, let's just install them one after the other. Okay. After installation, it will say installation finished. Okay. I think we should install them one after the other. I will install WooCommerce, which is one of the main software that regulates everything on e-commerce. So I'm installing the WooCommerce. It may take time. First of all, it will go to WordPress.org to actually download the WooCommerce. You can see the downloads or the directory where you can trace most of the download of application in the WordPress directory. So it may take time for it to be installed because it's a very heavy file. It's a heavy file. That is why it's taking time. But you have already finished downloading and also activated the software. So what other software do we need here? We also need this. Okay. We need these ones are not that heavy, so that's why it's faster to. So we also need a revolutionary slider for us to have a very good image on our store. So revision slider may take time to install because it's also another very little heavy file. Remember that all these things we are installing has not changed the front end of the site. But all these things are necessary because without them, there is nothing we can do. We cannot be able to build our portal. Even though you do the next thing we're going to do, it may also require that you have those software installed. Because if you don't have those software installed, the UI of the e-commerce will not function the way is expected to function. So the revisional slider has been installed successfully and also activated the same way. So well, let's see whether we can click on a couple of add-on software that is following the theme. Then let's proceed to the next phase. Of course, the next phase is not that difficult. If you remember when we did last time about Mr, what we were able to do to build a company site within some few minutes. The same process we see apply here. Why? Because we are just going to use a demo content, which is also highlighted on Team Forest here. I don't know whether you are getting it. You can see demos, full site and home page ready to be used. But all these demos that you see here cannot work without installing all these applications we are installing. It's just the way the stuff works. So by God's grace, we're able to do the installation properly. And then you see a very blown, you will see this store will change overnight. Just see it change overnight. See that nothing has changed yet because we are still installing the script. So you can easily promise your clients that you can build an e-commerce under 10 minutes. And it's possible. A full-blown e-commerce, even under 5 minutes. Once the whole software is ready, you can just hit it, and then the system will starts the process for you. The system will start the process for you. Okay, I think it's ready. We go back to the plugin installer and look at some of the other things. If there is no any other software that we need. Okay, contacts 47 is for the contacting of what? You get it now. Another thing is, okay, let's just install this. But it's not actually necessary. Let's just install it. All these ones are lightweight softwares. So it will not actually consume more time for installation. They are lightweight, meaning that it's not that heavy. What again? Okay, dynamic image. Let's see. Let us install it. Okay, I think we are done. Now, the next thing we are going to do after installing this program, you now click on what? Install demo. You click on install demo. Now, what is demo? Demo is just a preloaded frameworks that helps you to design the site easily. That's the power of what? Photo. You can see this thing is visually can create all manner of sites. You can see the main, and then you can see other ones like this main. Now you can view it. If you click on view now, you can see exactly how your site will look like if you select that one. If you select that one, that's what exactly how your site will look like. But you know, we're not building a normal site. We're building an e-commerce, but we're just looking at it so that you also see the power of photo. What photo can do for you. This is for medical team. This is for consulting. So I think we don't want to go through all this. This is also for app development. For instance, you are building a front end for app developer. Those as in on app, you can easily use that one. So you can see photo in action. This is for digital agency portal. This thing that is displaying where this guy is pressing system is actually evolutionary slider doing it, because you can easily change all these images and text. So you can see it, you can see how neat and sophisticated it is. One thing about photo is that it organizes work. It makes your portal looks mature. It's actually a matured framework. Okay, it's highly recommended globally. So you can see this is for medical. You can see medical. Someone can book appointments. So you can see it. This is for medical with different skins. This is for app. You can easily build a mobile related applications that has to do with mobile app. You explain how the app works and all that. Okay, let's go. This is the main one. That's the main photo default theme. Companies globally usually use this as their starting point for development. You can use this to put a strategy, how everything works, and all that. So you can see the dance section. So we're not building all this. We are actually going to build an e-commerce, but I'm just giving you an overview. In fact, your development is just limited based on what you can see. So we are going to go, you can also look at classic and all that, but this one summarizes everything. Now, if you click on classic, it will give you classic designs, corporate and corporate development. You can see it. But the one we are looking at is shop. We want to build a store. So if you click on shop there, you can then what? Choose the one you like. So it depends on you. If you want to build a fashion shop, which one do you want us to build? Is it I don't know the one that we build now.
Anyone.
You can build yes. You can build virtually different shops. Okay, let's look at this one. You know, woman will usually like something classic. Let's see how this one. Let's just view two. Let's just take from two. Okay, let's see whether this one. Um, okay, let's see this one. We'll make a selection. So you can easily tell your clients, you load up this segment and tell your client to make a choice. This one is, if you enable this is exactly what you're going to get. The site will transform into this automatically. What about this? There's a lot of load on this one. I think let's look at this one, see how it looks like. No, this one is not all that cute. I think this one is okay. This one is a little bit okay, but let's look the other one. See whether okay, I already seen this one. It's the same thing with the one I've seen before. I think we should use that one. That's this one, sunglass. So you can see sunglasses. So what you need to do is to click what? Install. It's very simple. Then when you click on that install, you see what the system will ask you. Do you want all this to be automatically downloaded from the photo server down to your portal? You say yes. Then you allow you to start installing the theme, the importing theme option. So it will take a little bit time. So once you take the time, just give it some time. You may go and start watching TV while the software installed. So you wait for it. It takes some time to import the whole thing, just exactly as we are seeing it here. Now, if you import finish, what you need to do is to start doing some work customization in terms of appearances, some of these things. But all these things, you see all these products, each of them will be added up. Each of them will be added up on this portal automatically. So in our next class, we are going to be looking at how do we edit all this. But it's not that difficult if you can figure your way out. Of course, we are able to study Visual Composer, which is one of the best tool for development. And that tool is also included here. Though we are going to see learn it as a class, how to edit some of the segments. So you see that the thing is going to take time before it will import the whole thing. It is importing everything, both the product, everything as it is. That's one thing I like in Photo. Photo is not like other frameworks that maybe if you install it, the demo is not working the way it is. It's not like that. It's actually very, very unique. The way it is on the representation in terms of what they says that it performs is actually what it is. So you can buy it from Team Forest, or you can come to Web Digital and purchase it. That is for subsequent development. But you as a student, you are getting it at a free cost. And that's the highest gift. Because why is it the highest gift? You not only need it, you use it to build not only e-commerce, but other related sites at all, on company and all that. So I believe if you have any question on this, the time as we're waiting for this is already almost through. Because we need to see the outcome now. We need to see whether this thing actually changed, whether the site will change to an e-commerce. And another thing is that we have not run the e-commerce setup. We can determine the store to be in Naira. We can make it to be in dollar. We can make it to be in different currencies, just based on what the client needs. If the client says that the size should be in dollar, we should put it in dollar. If he says it should be in Naira, you should put it in Naira. And of course, other settings like address and all that. All these things will be done once the installation is done. Okay? This time we'll be reporting to you what the processing that is already undergone. You can see that it has imported the whole things, and then we're waiting for it to complete. So if you have any questions so far, you can give me a heads up, as you can ask why we are still waiting for it to finalize. Have any question? Okay, finished. Please visit your site. Now let's look at the site. This is Betty store. So I will just hit the enter key to reload the site. Let's see whether the site changes based on what we are saying, or maybe we're just trying to Okay, look at it. There's some function that is disabled, and that is why there is some option that is not available. And you know the option that is not available there is actually the Visual Composer. But I believe the Visual Composer was here now. I think we installed the Visual Composer. It's supposed to work out the way it is. Let's see whether there is no Visual Composer activated. It's there now. It's supposed to work out. Okay, let's go back to the plugin and see photo widgets. Photo widget is not installed. Photo widget, and is a prepackaged application. So I believe is what is causing this not to work. Huh? Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why the thing, most of this, okay, Ultimate Visual Composer add-on. Let's know whether we can install the full softwares. Or some of the functions seems not to be installed. That is why it seems that our site is a little bit not the way it's supposed to be. I've installed the Visual Composer add-on Ultimate. Okay, it's still not working. Let's go back. This is installed. This is installed. This is installed. We generate Jumia. Let's see whether it's because of this small piece of software. Okay, it's just that small one. The generate Jumia is what is missing. You get it? So you can see the site, everything is there the way it is. Okay? And let's still go back again and see whether there is still another one that has not been installed. Make sure that the site have full function. So as a developer, you can easily disable some function from the back end so that your client can think that something is wrong, why something is not wrong. If the client refuses to pay, but don't go and do it, practice it on a live site. I think that's the other ones will be working on it, on editing it. I think so. Well, I think we have gotten the main site function by just enabling that. You can see the footer section of our site. It has changed to a very nice footer section. Site map. Instagram. This is not what we need. I don't know whether we should install this, but it's not actually necessary. Let's install this. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is to try to adjust the currency, as in the settings, the WooCommerce. So you see that this thing is in pound, is on pound. So how do we put it so that it becomes in another currency? We go to WooCommerce. You can see that if you go to the dashboard of our site, you discover that the system is reporting to us that run the setup with that. It's talking about the WooCommerce. So I'll just click on run WooCommerce. Then you choose your store location. Where does your store base? In this regard, I'm going to choose Nigeria, because our store is located in Nigeria. So the next thing is address. You put an address. You put your address. and then you select your state, then the zip code. Then you say, what currency do you want to accept? This currency has to do with the currency that will now take over here. So here I'm going to choose Naira. You just have to use your mouse and scroll to Naira and choose Naira. Then you say, what type of product do you plan to sell? So you can say, I plan to sell both physical and digital products. That's if you want to sell the combined. Or I plan to sell physical products. So I don't know the one that, I think I plan to sell physical products. So I'll now click on it. So I'll now say let go. Let go means that the system will use the things we have set up and then what? Process it internally. So the payment has to do with how do you want to be collecting money from your client. You click on this place, and then maybe I want to collect from bank transfer. Now, next class, we're going to be looking at how to set up all this. But here, we are trying to configure the basic applications to function as e-commerce. And these things are necessary from the beginning. So I'll just click on continue. Once I've selected the bank transfer option, you can also select other one. You can also add ATM payment. So this is if you want shipping. Shipping fee, like for instance, someone want to deliver products beyond the state of the store resident location. You can easily add their shipping cost, but you can do it individually on a product. So here I may just leave it, the way it is. Then here you can collect to Mailchimp. Mailchimp is autoresponder mail integration. You don't want to connect this, you just skip it. Just skip it. And then we now skip this. We don't need this. So the store is now ready. You can click on view dashboard. Then when you go back to the sites and reload, you see that this pound sign will now change to Naira. It changed to Naira because it's no longer pound, but we configure it to be. You can see it is now Naira. This one is 9 Naira. So if you view the product, you now see if you really want to start development on this, you begin to what? Configure the product and also the entire site, which we may not be able to cover today. I believe we'll cover it next time, which probably also look at this. You can see this product, everything is displayed. This is a related product. It has a viewer, you can view the segment, you can see it, you can see the whole product, how it is, you can see the price, you can select you can say add to cart. In a normal e-commerce, this is the function an e-commerce you always play. Once you add it to cart, you can view the cart, and then you process the checkout. The system, why are we testing this? Because that's the first function to know that the e-commerce is actually working. So we look at all this. I believe people have shopped on a portal now. You have made don't shopping now. So that these things have been letting us be experience something. Or if someone is okay, only on Jumia, but the same thing is applicable here. Once you are doing shopping, naturally you add the shopping the product to the shopping cart, and then you click on proceed to checkout. But you know this is a lecture, so it looks as if maybe it's not the same thing or something. So here you just have to fill your details, and then you now click on the place order. This is the total amount and all that. So I don't know whether if you have a discount code you put here. The same process, if you go to Jumia, you can Restaurant or Konga or D-Day, any of these shopping complex in Nigeria, you can easily know whether it is actually the same thing. But this is a complete blown e-commerce site we have done under just within 10 minutes. The reason why we spend a little bit of time is because we are actually doing more or less of explanation. But in a normal reality, you can do e-commerce under 5 minutes or more than that. So I give you the power to create an e-commerce site under 10 minutes. If you have any question, you can easily not call. Yes, you can call. That's if you are lost when you are doing the development. You can call, and of course, it will be attended to. But e-commerce, all these places you see the footer sections and all that, all these things can be changed. Can be changed whenever you need, which we are going to look in our next class. So I think this is a place we are going to call it today. If you log out from the site, you can easily see the site complete. You can see the complete site bearing an e-commerce identity. You can see it. It's still there. Still there. Okay, okay. Okay.